Mega Man 9 is goated. In 2008, the Mega Man we all know and love hasn't been seen since '96. The ZX, Pre-X, PS, BS spin-off bullshit done ran its course. Fast forward 12 years later and we got Mario Galaxy. We got GTA 4. Games that were becoming more and more graphically impressive and immersive. What's the washed up has-been like Mega Boy gonna do to get back on track? He's not gonna do shit, bro. They put that shit on the fucking WiiWare. They whipped that bitch up in the same amount of time it takes for Yandere Dev to develop a line of code. Keiji Inafune saw that one meme from 2020 and said, fuck it, let's do it. Capcom said, bet. In the late 2000s, when everything was 8 octillion bit, a game being authentically 8-bit actually fucking meant something back then. Mega Man fans were excited. And if you think the 8-bit look was gimmicky, you dumb as a bitch. You're complaining about an 8-bit game looking this good in 2009. You probably get mad at Sunshine and Rainbows. It's not even the first retro game to come out in the mid to late 2000s, but it's the best one. Everything about the game was on point. Sprite work, soundtrack, little text like off-screening enemies. The lag and flickering were optional. They really thought about everything. To compare this to modern times, is a different approach from Sonic Mania. You see, in Sonic Mania, they wanted to see how much bullshit they could put in the game on the company's dime. Sonic Mania wanted to be a game that was beyond the limitations of the past, but Mega Man 9 owns the past. Mega Man 9 is just Mega Man 2 if it was a good game. I don't even have to explain why Mega Man 2 isn't the best Mega Man game. All I have to do is explain why Mega Man 9 is. For one thing, the power-ups aren't bullshit. In previous Mega Man games, especially the sequel, there were 2 or 3 good weapons to use at any given moment, and the rest were situational or just plain fucking dog shit. But in Mega Man 9, we have weapons that can be used outside of just making a boss easier. Concrete Shot is the best example of this. Great damage, dog shit range. Cool platforming tech, but sparse ammo. Every weapon in the game follows this balanced philosophy. Tornado Man lets you fly and screen nuke, but it drains like a bitch and doesn't insta-kill larger enemies. Black Hole can be controlled to suck up enemies and bullets, but you have to stand still to set it up and it can't suck larger enemies again. Dual Shield deflects projectiles, but once you hit an enemy, that's it, it's gone, so there's compromise here, unlike in Mega Man 2. Where you'll Doom 2 shotgun your way through the game with Metal Blade without a care in the world. And if you ran out of Metal Blades, who gave a shit? You just use Quick Boomerang or Leaf Shield instead. I mean, what else are you gonna use, Bubbles? Fucking Bubbles? You sure as hell not gonna use Flashman's weapon. Used for one section of one stage and that's it. In Mega Man 9, even the weaker weapons have a use, like Splash Woman, which pierces through shields and is super fast and can actually be used against the final boss fight. Imagine weapons being useful, but also not required. That's why Mega Man 9 should not be talked about like it's some Omega Hard Kaizu rage game. Even if we take weapons out of the equation, the game is absolutely doable, unlike fucking Mega Man X6. Like, there's no reason that the game should be spoken in the same breath as these two games, if we're talking about bullshit and difficulty. I'm pissed off that I even have to take the extra time to state the obvious. Mega Man and Base and Mega Man X6 are different levels of bullshit, and I love Mega Man X6. I've beaten the game from front to back, but that game is unfinished and it's a fucking mess. You can't beat that game with no weapons and no armor, so how are you going to compare that to a game you can beat with Buster only? Even in Wily stages that require special weapons to progress, the levels are so well designed it doesn't matter. Every Robot Master stage in the game has level design that rewards good gameplay with running Buster only, and opportunity to use special weapons as well, with stage gimmicks that actually progress in the level as teaching elements while also being unique in its own right. Don't ever compare the game that has Dynamo Man or Burner Man to an actually well designed video game. Fights in 9 are fair, you can beat them with patience and a buster. You're going against Robot Masters that test your skills and reflexes instead of just jumping around like a fucking schizomaniac or doing absolutely nothing to put up a fight, or just flat out cheating. You're getting sucked, slimed, and flung in the air. They mean business. It's the perfect blend of old school hardcore NES gameplay and modern interactivity and sensibility. If you're having trouble, just use the weapons or spend bolts in the shop for lights and shit. Nobody gives a fuck. I know what it's like to play a Mega Man game for the first time. Mega Man 9 is not for the weak. It has noob-friendly elements, but you have to be ready to eat shit, die, and learn. And that's not a bad thing. Mega Man 9 isn't a game that's difficult for the sake of being difficult. It's difficult because it doesn't want to treat you like a snot-licking booger baby. It treats you like an adult who can play a video game. The pixel-perfect jumps, flying enemies, and perfectly reasonable checkpoints are the game's way of respect. The pixel-perfect jumps, flying enemies, and perfectly reasonable checkpoints are the game's way of respect. It's not trying to beat you down or make you feel like shit. It's just expecting the best out of you. The depth comes from the challenge. There's no superfluous shit. It's you, the controller, Mega Man, and the game. That's it. You can run, jump, and shoot and make any mistake, but it's all on you. You're not throwing your hands up wondering where you got shot from, or how you were supposed to dodge that Omega boss beam attack. You saw how your death happened, and now it's time for you to correct it. So please, before you say stupid shit like this, please know what a video game wants from you. And I'm a little perplexed too, because we have so many examples of games, not just Mega Man, failing to live up to the standards of difficult platformers. So treating a perfectly balanced and difficult game like Mega Man like that is fucking stupid. I've beaten every Donkey Kong Country, Crash Bandicoot, Cuphead, Mega Man X. If anything, Mega Man 9 is the poster boy for how you develop a fair and tough video game. If you think the game is too hard, or you don't find old school challenges exciting, that's okay, you don't have to, I understand. But once you enter that stage select screen, leave the excuses at the door, cause Megaman ain't having it. He got 9 ops on bullshit ready to put him on a t-shirt, and black-pilled Albert Einstein ready to rule the world, so he's not gonna wait for you to keep up.